you're welcome. Say hello, say hi or something. Let me know that you're watching and that you can see me clearly. So basically, I said we are looking at skincare. Yes, skincare. So I already started talking about why skincare is very important to Oriflame, and the fact that if you look at our catalog, you will see the way they arrange the products, the category of products. They start with skincare, okay? Because beauty comes from inside out. It's not makeup first. It's not something that will cover up, what is inside. But we want the inside to radiate. We want the real person to radiate. We want your confidence to really come forth. Okay, so Oriflame is concerned about skincare and what makes skincare, the Oriflame skincare relationship unique. What makes Oriflame unique? I said number one, we have over 50 years experience, okay? Over 50 years expertise. So I think you should get a pen and paper, okay, book preferably, and try to jot something down. So Oriflame has over 50 years expertise. We have been in the business for over 50 years. Then Oriflame uses natural ingredients, okay? We don't use GMOs, no chemicals, okay? Natural ingredients. And then they spend a lot of money on research and development. Yes, if you see the labs, I don't know how many of us saw the Jerusalem, video, okay, that the Oriflame R&D departments, they created. It was really nice, and it's just to let us know that, see, they spend a lot on research. They don't just do things. They take their time, take it to the lab. The labs are massive. Oriflame laboratories are massive. So they spend a lot of money on research and development. We want to be sure of what they are, sending out into the, into the market. Then another thing is that Oriflame pioneered the plant stem cells technology. We have a patent over plant stem cells. Okay, so they extract the very, very important functional parts of the plants, okay, and then use them in the products. Okay, so they use stem cell engineering, stem cell technology to produce the products. And then another thing about Oriflame is that they have scientifically proven results. Scientifically proven, okay, they do tests. They check, okay, this skincare product, this eye cream, does it work? They check it. And another thing is they don't check them on animals. They check them on human beings. They do clinical trials. They are consumer tested. So like for me in my field, for my PhD, for instance, I did clinical studies, and it takes a lot before you can go ahead to administer something to subjects, to human subjects. So you should know that if it's rats now, it's easy, you can just buy rats. But when it comes to human beings, that means that that thing must have been really tested, and they are sure that it won't harm. They're just going ahead to do like a double check to see how it's going to work on human beings. So that is the part they took. They are very sure of what they are offering. So because of that, they go for human testing. They test directly on human beings. So let's go into basic skincare knowledge or skin knowledge. We need to know about the skin. There are 5 basic needs of the skin. 5 basic things that the skin needs. Number 1 is oxygen. The skin needs oxygen. By the way, let me mention that the skin is the largest organ of our bodies. You can see skin everywhere. Okay, it's covering the entire part of our body. So remember our biology, we have cells, you have tissues, we have organs, and then we have systems. Now, our skin is made up of tissues, okay, and it is the largest organ of our body. So you can imagine we need to take care of this organ. Okay, so it is me and network today. Please let me know if you can hear me again now. Bolanle, please let me know if you can hear me. if I hear me and can see me now. Okay, so I said the first thing that the skin needs is oxygen. Okay, we need oxygen. The skin needs oxygen. The skin needs nutrition. Okay, so you have to eat good food. You have to eat balanced diet. So these are things that we need to know. Once we know these things, we'll be able to tell our prospects, people that come to us for advice or consultation. Okay, they need to eat well. Then hydration is another thing. Our bodies are actually made of a huge amount of water. Okay, thank you so much. Thank you for letting me know that you can hear. All right, so our body is made up of a very huge our body is comprised or composed of a huge percentage of, yes, the network is just fluctuating. I hope it will behave itself this time. I've been trying to switch between networks, between two different network providers. Okay, so hydration is another thing. Our skin needs water. It has to, when your skin is hydrated, you see how supple, how soft, how beautiful the skin will look. But once the skin is dry, it won't feel really good. Okay, it will look shrunken and stuff. So we need hydration. Another thing that the skin needs is protection. We need to protect our skin from dirt, from environmental aggressors, from the sun. Okay, so that's why we have, if you look at a number of our products, you see they write SPF 10, SPF 15, SPF 30. Okay, what that means is sun protection factor. So we need to protect our skin from the sun. And then finally, our skin needs regeneration. Ideally, when you see a baby's skin, you see how soft, how beautiful the skin is. That is because when they are still very young, the rate at which the skin regenerates, what that means is that the cells of the skin, okay, new ones are being, created over time. So that is one thing that goes on normally while we are still young. But as we grow older, the rate at which the new skin cells are coming on top while the dead skin cells are being removed slows down. Okay, so that is why it's important for us to exfoliate. I hope we are following. So that's why we need to exfoliate to help with the regeneration process. Okay, so those are the 5 basic needs of the skin. The 5 basic needs of the skin. The next thing we need to look at are the skin types. There are 4 basic skin types. 4 basic skin types. Now, if you look at our skincare product, our skincare range, you will see Love Nature for oily skin, Love Nature for normal skin. This is for combination skin. This is for all skin types. So that is, and you will never see her saying, okay, this product is for fair complexion people, or this product is for dark complexion people. There is nothing like that. The only other thing that can be a criteria is, or that can be a criterion, is the age, like our Novage range. Even pure skin is for 15 and above, not for people younger than that. So then you have your Novage range. We have 25 and above, we have 30 or 35 and above, that's ecollagen. Then we have 40 and above, and then we have 45 and above. Do you understand? So we have the different categories. So based on skin types, that is what you will recommend, or that is what will determine what you recommend to your customer. So you don't just sit down and say, okay, this is what I use, just come and collect. No, you must consult with the person. Okay, this is what I use because this is my skin type. I need to discover what your own skin type is. So we have 4 basic types. We have oily skin, okay, thicker skin, it is thick and looks dull. Those are characteristics of oily skin, which is the first type. So thicker skin, then it looks dull. And then another thing about oily skin is that it's usually shiny. Okay, like I have oily skin, but at least I've been able to resolve the issue to an extent, using the right skincare product. But usually before, by the time it's, let's say, 11 o'clock, even if I put, no matter what I put on, no matter the foundation or anything that I put on my skin, what is going to happen is that you will see my skin. It will be as if you come and extract oil from my face. You can almost fry plantain. Okay, so that's oily skin. So people with oily skin, they will have this greasy, you know, shiny look, and then their pores are enlarged. You can see our skins have pores. You see tiny holes. If you look straight on your hand, for instance, you see tiny holes where you see the hair coming out from. So we all have, you know, skin pores. So the pores of people with oily skin is usually larger, and that is why it is people with oily skin that usually have pimples and acne. Please, these are things that we need to understand. It is people with oily skin that usually have acne. They are the ones that usually have, you know, pimples. Why? Because our pores are enlarged. Easily you will find dirt going straight into the pores, and then if you don't clean it properly, if you don't clean your skin properly, you will find out that there will be accumulation of dirt, accumulation of sebum, accumulation of so much inside the pore. So easily things just go into your skin because it is you know, the pores are enlarged. And if you notice, you will see like our pure skin and the Love Nature for oily skin, they wrote mattifying, trying to close up your pores, okay, so that all those dirts and everything won't be going into your skin. So those are the characteristics of oily skin. Then we have normal skin. People with normal skin is not too dry and it's not too oily. It's just, you know, it's just there. Then no visible pores. If you look at their skin, you won't see the pores. And then another thing, men, many of them have oily skin. Okay, if you look at the skin of a lot of men, you will see the holes, like the tiny holes all over. Okay, the tiny holes all over their skin. So they have enlarged skin pores. So normal skin, no visible pores, and then it feels naturally moisturized without doing so much. People with normal skin, they are blessed. Yeah, we are all blessed. Anyway, we are blessed too. Then the third category of skin, we have combination skin. Combination skin. Please, let's put it down. I've mentioned, you can write in the comment. So we have oily skin, number 1. We have normal skin. Number 3, we have combination skin. Yes, people with combination skin, they have like normal plus oily. So their T-zone is usually oily. You see their nose shiny like anything, and then their forehead, you know. So this place, and then their T, and then their nose area, like a T on their faces, will be oily. Okay? Then sometimes they suffer lack of oil on other areas of the skin. Dry or normal cheeks. So this place will be dry or normal, while this area will be what? Will be oily. So that's the third category of skin. And then the fourth category, we have people with dry skin. Dry skin. People with dry skin, their pores are usually small. Okay, they have small pores. The lack of oil. They don't have oil in their skin. And then the skin looks smooth or peach-like skin. Okay, it's just very dry, no oil, just looking dull and stuff like that. So those are the 4 categories or 4 types of skin: oily skin, normal skin, combination skin, and dry skin. You can put it in the comment: oily, normal, combination, and dry. Then we have skin conditions. We have 2 major categories of skin conditions. We have people with sensitive skin. So some people will say, thank you Bolanle, for putting it down. Yes, oily, normal, combination, and dry. So we have people that will tell you, my skin is sensitive. It's not a skin type. Okay, sensitive skin is not a skin type. It is a skin condition. So there are people with sensitive skin, and there are things that come with a sensitivity. They might experience redness of their skin, burning, or dryness if their skin is sensitive. So that's why some people, when they start using certain products, because their skin is sensitive to, you know, maybe some of the active ingredients in the product, they will begin to react to those things. Then another skin condition is dehydrated skin. The skin can be dehydrated. It's not the type of skin, but the skin itself is dehydrated rather, because there is lack of water. Then sometimes it will be peeling off. Okay, People with dehydrated skin, the skin will be peeling off, especially this period where all of us, we keep washing and washing our hands, washing our hands over and over. If you don't moisturize your hands, you see how the skin of your hand will look. It will be as if you have all this whitish stuff. Okay, your skin will be peeling. So those are the skin types and then the different skin conditions. Now the next thing we need to look at, what causes skin aging. Skin aging, what causes skin aging? Two categories of things cause skin aging. We have internal factors and then we have external factors. Internal factors are things that you don't have control over. They are things that come by nature. Okay, so those are the internal factors. Then we have external factors, things that you are exposed to, things that come from outside. So what are the internal factors that cause aging? Number one, slowing of collagen and elastin production. Now, our skin is made of protein. Okay, proteins. We have collagen and then we have elastin. The elastin will help the skin to stay firm. Okay, that's why when you see old or aged people, you see their skin sagging. Okay, then you see wrinkles all over. Okay, wrinkles around their eye, wrinkles on their neck and stuff like that. That is because as we age, the proteins, okay, the rate at which they are being produced will slow down. Okay, so the production of collagen and elastin slows down as we age. So that can lead to aging. That can be as a result of you naturally growing older. Then decreased cell turnover. Decreased cell turnover. Your cells are supposed to rejuvenate themselves. They're supposed to regenerate, constantly regenerating. But that is usually not the case as we grow older. So the cell themselves will not be turning over. They won't be regenerating themselves as they are supposed to be doing. Then loss of moisture is the third thing, the third internal factor that can lead to aging. Loss of moisture. If you don't get enough moisture, if you don't drink enough water, if you don't apply the right moisturizer to your skin. And then number 4, we have inflammation and free radicals. Inflammation and free radicals. That, I believe you must have heard about antioxidants and stuff like that. So we have free radicals that can lead to aging. Now, what are the external factors? Things that are coming from outside. Sun exposure. Sun exposure. In this side of the world, especially in the tropics, we have a lot of sun. The sun is usually very hot, and even when you are in your house, you're not under the sun. Do you know that UV rays, they penetrate the windows and they come into the house? Did you know that? If you knew that, please write in the comments. If you did not know, say I didn't know. Yes. So you might say, I didn't go under the sun, or I didn't walk under the sun. But I tell you, the rays of the sun, they actually penetrate windows. You might even put your window blinds down, okay? And they will still penetrate. So the sun has a way of, coming in. So you have to protect yourself. Even, it's not only when you go out into the sun that you need to protect yourself. Once it is daytime, you need to protect yourself. Okay, so exposure to sun can actually lead to aging. Then environmental pollution, smoke, dust, different things in the environment will accumulate over time on our skin. Then bad eating habits, not eating right. You're eating just carbohydrates, not enough proteins, not enough vitamins and minerals. So you're bombarding your skin from inside and outside. So before you start talking about buy skincare sets, buy this, buy that, is the person eating right? Because some people, they would spend so much money on creams and everything. If they are not eating right, there won't be a balance. You won't get the results that you want. So eating right, nutrition is very, very important. So bad eating habits can lead to aging. Smoking can lead to aging or increase the rate of aging. There's stress. Stress. Some people, they will say, I just started having, breakouts and the rest. Many times it's because of stress. Many times it's because of you are under stress. Like me back in the day, once I stress myself out, I would just see all the pimples would just come. It would be as if they went to do meeting. to come on my face. Okay, so you need to run away from stress. Have adequate rest if you want to slow down the rate of aging. So don't let's put the borders, the problems of the world on our head. Let's cast our burdens on the Lord. Yes, stress can make you look older than your age. Yes, and that's why we pray that God will bless us. You know, there are things you can do to help reduce your stress. Like, you don't have to go to the market every day. You don't have to like start cooking soup every day. You don't have to now pack all the clothes in the house and then start and washing them. On a Saturday, you pack all the clothes and then you start washing. And then by the time it is, you've been to work Monday to Friday, on Saturday morning, you pack all the clothes, you start washing, you wash until it is afternoon time. And then you are just stressed up, you are cranky. It will also affect your skin. So when God blesses us, there are things we can do to, you know, reduce our stress. You can buy machines sorry about that. So instead of you know, washing with your hands, use washing machine. Instead of you having to, you know, cook like every day, cook soup today, cook new vegetable soup today, cook ewedu soup today. What stops you from like cooking everything and putting in the freezer? Okay, so those are things. Stress was what I was talking about. Then temperature changes. Okay, you notice that during Harmattan, you see your skin might get drier than it usually is. Then dry indoor environment is another thing that can lead to skin aging. Now, this is one thing I want you to take note of, and I want you to write in the comments. You can influence up to 80% of your skin's aging. You can influence up to 80%. That's a lot. If you score 80% in an exam, that's A+. Yes, in most places A is 70, right? But if you get 80%, now many people think that they can't influence aging, that we'll grow old. Yes, we'll grow old. But the fact, as proven by science, is that you can influence aging by 80%. That's a lot. That is a lot. That means that you can slow down the aging process. You can manipulate the aging process. You can do something about the aging process. Okay, the physical aging. Of course, you are growing older by age, but you can do something. You can influence your skin's aging by 80%. How? You would ask. How? How? Right? How? Coach, how? Ask me how. I hope we are together. Ask me how. Let me tell you. Ask me how. Ask me how. How can you influence your skin's aging? How? You are 60 and then you are looking 40. You are 70 and then you are looking 40. Yes. Have you not seen people like that before? I've seen people, people with very good skin, like Mama Haiti looking 50. I've seen people like that before. By the time they even tell you this is the age of this person, you'll be like, what? Are you for real? Yes, we can influence our skin's aging. How? Now, by using skincare products. That's how. By using skincare products. Some people think, once I use what's it called now? Let me just smack shea butter on my body. That's all I need. But I tell you, you can influence your skin's aging. Yes. Okay, Omobolale is asking me how. How? By using skincare products. Two things that you need to do. Number one, you need to choose the right skincare product. You need to choose the right skincare product. What works for me might not work for you. Remember, that's why we started from, the skin types. You must know your skin type. And then you must know your age. For instance, we have the different categories for Novage sets. Yes, we have the different categories. For me now, I use the one for 35 plus. Okay, I don't go and take the one for 45 plus, because the skincare set has been tailored to meet the need of people in that range, in that age range. I hope we are following. So it's important that you choose the right skincare product. Choose the one that is right for you. If your skin is oily or if your skin is normal, don't go and buy products for oily skin. If your skin is normal, though is oily, then you know you should choose products for oily skin. Like for me, I have oily skin, and so I started my skincare journey with Pure Skin. It's for oily skin. I started with the Pure Skin set. It's for oily skin. It helps with pimples. So I started with that. When I treated my pimples to an extent, I wanted something, you know, better. And then I went for the Optimal's, what's it called? Hydra Matte set, because it's for oily skin. I didn't go for even out. If I went for even out, what I will be doing, I will cause myself to have so much problems. Yes, so much problems. So it's important that you choose the right skincare product. Then the second thing you need to do is to use it in the right way. Use it in the right way. Now, how can you prescribe the right thing to somebody else when you yourself as a consultant, you don't know the right way to do it? So let me chip in here that we need to read. Like I was sharing in the group today about the guy that, you know, reached out to me that he had back acne, and then that sometimes it comes on his chest. I don't know if you know that. You see like pimples on their back, their hands and stuff like that. So immediately he sent me that message. You know, the first thing I went online, I started reading about back acne, dermatologists, what they prescribe, and I found out that okay, they prescribe things that have salicylic acid, okay, which is a safer option than other chemicals that can be used. And then I found out that you can use tea tree oil. I was like, bam, that's all. I found what I'm looking for. So I knew what to recommend to him. Do you understand? So we need to research, we need to read, we need to study, understand how all these things work. So watch videos, you know, read your catalog, go to the website, read. You will see the description or how these things are supposed to be used. So that is how you need to know the right way. Some people will say, oh, I started using this thing and my eyes, like okay, let me give you an example. There is somebody I sold the eye cream to. She had dark circles. So I told her, just pat. I don't know how many of you have seen my video on how I apply my skincare set. Maybe I'll share the link, you know, to that video. So you apply the eye cream on your bone, okay, this orbital bone, not near the eye. So I sent her the video. You don't even put the eye cream here. It's only here, okay, on the bone, like something like this. Okay, so if you put a circle around your eye, so this area is what you protect your eye. So I had to ask her when she said that her eyes were always watery, like a few days after she started using it. I had to ask her, how have you been using this thing? I did a video call. How have you been using it? Then I told her, okay, it's evening time, right? You want to apply your cream. When you want to apply the cream, I want to see you applying it. When she showed me how, she was just rubbing it on her eye. I said, hey, you are the one doing it to yourself. And that is why many people, they will come back, they say, I bought a so product. And so this thing started happening to me. Many times it is wrong usage. For instance, let me use another example. We know that our scrubs, you don't exfoliate more than twice a week. In fact, for people that I know have sensitive skin, once a week is enough. Once a week, maximum once a week. But some people, they will start using Pure Skin 2-in-1 face wash every day. It is not supposed to be. It's a scrub. It's even written there. The prescription is there. So it's like many people are doing self-medication. You just go to the pharmacy and then just say, please buy me, give me paracetamol. Just look at that. This headache is really much. Let me just use 3 tablets. That's exactly what it looks like with our product. And the funny thing is that many times, if you use too much of the product itself, there will be build up on your skin, and that can lead to other things. It can lead to you getting darker. It can lead to you having breakouts. So you have to know how to use the products correctly. I hope I'm making sense. Please let me know if you are getting value. Yes, please let me know if you are getting value. Write in the comment section, let me know that you are getting value. So you need to know the right way to use the products first as a consultant, so that you can tell your your clients. Many people have come to meet me. They say, oh, they sold this thing to this person, and this person complained that this is. I will tell the person, ask the person this, ask the person that. I'm just like a year plus old in the business too. Okay, so but I am very hungry for knowledge. I want to know how this thing works, what is the active ingredient in this thing. So 2 things when it comes to skincare products. Number 1, choose the right skincare product. Number 2, learn to use them the right way. Please write them in the comment section. Skincare products. 2 things about skincare products. Choose the right skincare and then use them in the right way. So that is how we can, influence our skin's aging, by using skincare products. And the level of influence is up to 80%. Now let's go into our routine, the basic skincare routine, by Oriflame. I don't want this thing to be too long. Okay, so we have 4 basic steps. The skincare full routine is 4 basic steps. Number 1, cleanse. Please write in the comment section. Number 1, cleanse. Step 2, highs. I hope you are following. Step 1, cleanse. Step 2, highs. Step 3, boost. Step 4, moisturize. So our Novage range and the Hydra Matte, or let me say the, what's it called again, the Optimals range, okay, they are the ones that really depict the 4 steps that you're supposed to follow for a daily skincare routine. Now, we have different categories of products with Oriflame. Oriflame has different categories. We have the the cheaper ones, okay, which are the Love Nature range and the rest. They work. But if you want the high performing ones, which are the Novage, they are the ones that really cover everything. So usually you will notice that when we have been talking about skincare, the focus has been on the face. Now your face is your billboard. Your face is the first thing that people see when they look at you. It is not your leg that they will see first. It's your face. Okay, I can just imagine back in the day when I had so much pimples, I would cover up with makeup, just try to make my face look presentable. And then people that I did not even send message, people that I did not ask for advice, they will start advising me, why don't you use this benzoic keneko? Why don't you try this one? Why don't you try that? Why? Because they can see my face. Okay, so our skin, we need to focus on that. Of course, the rest of our body is very important. But why do we focus on the face or the skin of the face? It's because it's the most exposed part. Of course, you wear clothes, and usually, the clothes will cover your hands, cover your legs. Okay, so when the sun is coming straight, it's hitting your forehead. Like when I started using the skincare range, at first, this place was getting normal, but my forehead was still really dark. Okay, so when the sun is coming directly overhead is your face that the sun hits. Okay, so that's why the focus is on the skin of the face. So we have 4 steps. Number 1, cleanse. So if you look at our let me get a catalog. Okay, so let me take one of our skincare sets. So let's use this one, the Novage Ultimate Lift. I don't know if you can see it. Okay, so this is the Novage Ultimate Lift, right? So you can see 5 products. So the first one that stands for the first step is the cleansing gel. Okay, so you have the Supreme Cleansing Gel. Now let me give you one Ojoro cancel. I hope that Novage range will come back in stock very soon. Okay, so but there's something. Some people will say, I don't even know which one to use first. Okay, if you look at our Novage range, you will see that there are dots on each product. Like you will see one dot on the cleanser, which is step 1. Let me use the E-collagen. That's what I use. Maybe I should have even brought my E-collagen out. So let's use E-collagen. If you look at it, you see the bottle of the cleanser. It has one dot on it. I don't know if you can see that. So it has this one dot on it, telling you that that is step 1. Okay. Then you have the high cream having 2 dots on it, telling you that that is step 2. And then you have the serum having 3 dots on it, telling you that is step 3. And then you have the cream, the day and night cream, with 4 dots on each of them. Okay, 4 dots on the step on the night cream, 4 dots on the day cream, telling you that is step 4. So for somebody, if you are selling to somebody and the person is like, I hope I won't forget which one to use first, that's the ojoro that you can give the person, or the odu. Okay, that you can give the person, so that the person will not do step 4 before step 2. Okay, so like I was saying, we have 4 steps. We have cleanse, step 1. So it's very important that you cleanse your face very well. You cleanse your skin very well. Why? We have pores. So when we go out, dust, dirt, and different things, they accumulate on our skin. You use makeup, you use powder, you use foundation, different things. They get stuck on your skin. So you need to clean your face very well. And many people are getting it wrong with the cleansing, because many people keep using soap. I believe you should, except for maybe the new people amongst us. But when it comes to soap, soap is a no-no. You don't use soap on your face. And there are different reasons for that. Number 1, we have the acid mantle on our face, which is a natural protection that God has given us. So over time, as you continue to use soap, because soap is alkaline in nature, I believe you know pH from our chemistry or basic science. Okay, so you have the acidic and then the basic. So our faces are tending towards being acidic, but soap is basic. So you know what happens when you add acid and base together? It will neutralize. So that is what exactly happens when you keep using soap on your face. So usually when anybody comes to me, the first thing I'll tell the person, if your budget is 5,000 naira, what I will first of all give you is a cleanser, a proper cleansing cream or a cleansing gel, so that you will stop using soap on your face. That's the first step to healthy skin. So cleansing is very, very important. You should be able to cleanse with the right thing. And then another thing I would like to mention here, if you look at our cleansing product, the cleansers for oily skin, they are usually gels. Then for normal skin, they are usually cream. Okay, so please take note of that. Oily skin, you have more sebum. Sebum is the oil that your skin produces naturally. So the gel will help you remove it, better than just a cream. And that is why now that we don't have any cleansing gel available, when I am prescribing, our cleansing cream, which is available, the non-natural cleansing cream to anybody, and the person has oily skin, I make sure that the person buys a toner, which is a second step. You will notice that in the Novage range, there is no toner. That is because the Supreme Cleansing Gel is a toner and a cleanser at the same time. It's an intelligent cleanser. So it will cleanse and then tone the skin at the same time. It will help you, like firm up your pores. And remember, I already mentioned that once your pores are open, which is what happens to people with oily skin, dirt will easily enter into your skin. And once the dirt accumulates, the makeup and everything, they accumulate on your skin, and you don't clean them off, you are writing letter to breakouts and stuff like that. So cleansing is very, very key. I don't know if you have any question about cleansing, or if you have any question along that, please just put it in the comment section so that I can answer. Then step 2 is the highs. You see people like this period now, many of us are wearing nose mask, Abby. So where is the part that we see the most? Our highs. I was even going to do something that relates to that. So we see our highs. So we need to take care of our highs. We need to take care of our high area. Many people, the place you first of all know that this person is old or is getting old is from the highs. Once you see the highs, you see the highs is either it's swollen, puffed up, swollen at the base, okay, or there are dark circles. the eye area is darker than the remaining parts of the skin. Okay, so those are signs of aging. And then wrinkles. You see some people, you know, my own is not doing. I'm not ready to have wrinkles around my eye. Okay, but you see wrinkles, okay, around the eye. Those are some of the ways you will know that this person is aging. Okay, those are 3 things I just mentioned: dark circles, puffy eyes, and then what? Wrinkles around the eyes. So even if the remaining part of your skin is looking very fine, if the eye area is not looking good, it will give you away. It will give the age away. Okay, so that's why Oriflame has created the eye cream. Okay, and remember I said eye creams are to be applied around the orbital bone. Okay, not close to the eye. Nobody should put eye cream around the eye lid. No, not close. In fact, you use your 4th finger. That's your ring finger, because it's usually the weakest. You know, it looks like the weakest. You can push somebody with this finger. Now you can push somebody with this finger. You can even push somebody with your thumb. But if you want to try to push somebody with the 4th finger, you will notice that it's kind of harder. Okay, so we use the 4th finger. So when you're applying the eye cream, you use the 4th finger. You don't take it close to the eye, please. So you make your clients know that they need to apply it around it. So those are the things that your eye cream will work for. Puffy eyes. So if little, like for me now, I'm telling you, there are many times, like, this is not even a joke. Many times my husband will, like, I wake up in the morning and my husband will be like, why are you looking as if you did not even sleep at all? You know how somebody will sleep at night and then wake up in the morning and the person's eyes are looking swollen? Me, I will wake up in the morning, my eyes will look as if I didn't sleep. Many times, except for a few times when I am really stressed out and stuff like that. Why? I don't have the puffy eyes, okay? Because I keep massaging, and that was not the case before. So another thing, yes, let me mention another. Apart from using the eye cream, another right way or another thing that we need to know is that when you massage, you know, when you are applying the eye cream, you are patting it like this. I hope you can see what I'm doing. That way you are massaging the eye area, and that will help with the blood flow. It is when the blood does not flow properly that you have the accumulation, you know, or fluid accumulating, like you see it puffing. I don't know how to explain it, but you see the under eye looking swollen. Okay, so once you keep doing that, so it's not just about the eye cream. If you just take the eye cream and just rub it like this, it won't work as well as if you make sure that you do what? You massage the eye area. I hope you are getting value. Please, please, please let me know that you are getting value. So that is the second step. Hi, if you have any question, please drop it, because I think there's a time lag between when you see it and when you write the comment and when I see the comment. So please write your questions now so that I can answer them before I go off. And then third step is boost. Step 3, boost. So we have talked about 2 steps. Step 1 is what? Cleanse. Step 2 is what? Highs. Step 3 is what? Boost. So in the Novage range and in the Optimals range, we have the boosting stage, which is the serum. Okay, so you have the serum, which is what you apply to the, it is like when you want to eat eba and edikaikon soup, or you want to eat pounded yam and white soup. I don't know if you know that white soup. I love that white soup. I learned it from my pastor's wife. She's an Akwa Ibom woman. Yes, so when you want to heat and you just put small, you know, but it's not more than this, my hand like this, shonkolo, and then you put plenty vegetable. You know that edikaikon soup with orishirishi inside. I'm telling you. Now that is what your serum is like. The serum is rich in nutrients. Remember where we started from? We talked about what is responsible for aging. We said when there is a slowing down in the production of elastin and collagen, which are proteins that help your skin to stay firm. So the serum has what it takes to keep your skin what? Firm. To keep your skin, you know, looking young, all right, and looking bright as it should. Okay, so the serum is very, very important. It is full of nutrients that your skin needs. And then the fourth step, you have moisturize. In the range, you see the day cream and then the night cream. For the Love Nature range, they just have one cream, okay, and you can use that in the morning and in the night. For the, what's the other range that we have? This new one, this new face cream, Fairness Essentials. Yes, Fairness Essentials. So you have, it has SPF. SPF stands for Sun Protection Factor. That is to tell you that you are protecting yourself against the sun. So the Fairness Essential or Essential Fairness face cream is a day cream. You don't use it at night. Please, let's take note of that. You don't use it at night. Please, someone should help me write it down. Essential Fairness face cream is a day cream. It's not a night cream. Your Love Nature can serve as a day cream and a night cream because it doesn't have SPF. Your Love Nature with coconut water, your Love Nature mattifying lotion with what's in it, with tea tree oil, it can be used both morning and night. But your Essential Fairness is just a day cream. You use it during the day, not at night. Please take note. But like I said, for the Novage and the Optimals, you have the day cream and then you have the night cream. You will notice that in the day cream, it has SPF. Like the one I use, that's SPF 30. Yes, which is good enough to protect you from the sun. And then the night cream doesn't have SPF. Okay, so you're supposed to do these things, a full routine, morning and night. You should do it in the morning and then at night. So you cleanse, you treat your eyes, you boost with serum, and then you moisturize. So that is the full skincare routine. Full skincare routine. So like I mentioned, we have the product categories. We have the performing skincare category and then the advanced performing skincare category. The advanced performing skincare is the one, the Novage range. Okay. But someone that cannot afford the advanced performing skincare can start with the performing skincare, which is the Love Nature range. Yes. Thank you, Coach Iyabo Ali. Yes, Sister Dana, she can cook. She can cook. Yes, so I learned from her. I learned from the best. Yes. Thank you. Essential Fairness Day Cream is a day. Fairness Face Cream is a day cream. So quickly before I round off, I'll just look at each of the category of the Novage range. We have the Bright Sublime, up to 50% dark spot reduction. So if somebody says, oh, I have dark spot or I have uneven skin tone, what you can give to the person is what? Novage Bright Sublime, and it helps to lighten the skin or brighten the skin up to 40%. Okay, so if it's somebody that is naturally fair and maybe because of exposure to sun, sunburns and the rest, the person is getting darker, that is what you can give to the person. And if it's from the performing range, that's the less expensive, you can give the person the Fairness Essentials. Okay, then we have the Novage E-Collagen, which is the second category. The results are clinically proven. The results are clinically proven. Yes, and the Pure Skin range. Yes, thank you. The Pure Skin range too. Yes, I didn't even mention this Pure Skin range at all. Yes, that's what I actually started with, and it's superb. In fact, I use Novage, but I still use the Pure Skin toner. Yes, I'm telling you, I can't deal with pimples. I can't have them come back. Of course, why they call the Novage skincare range the high performing is it will reset your skin. Nobody is born with oily skin. You can't see a baby with oily skin. Yes, naturally we are born with normal skin. We are born with, just regular skin, not too oily, not too. But along the line, as we grow older, the skin might become oilier. Okay, depending on how we treat our skin, whether you are using soap or you are using, bad products for your skin, or you are just exposing yourself, you are not cleansing your face properly. So nobody is born with oily skin. Nobody is born, like, you don't see babies with those kind of skin, you know, conditions and the rest. So it is as we grow that it becomes like that. Yes, yes. Yes. I hope you were here when I started. That's why I said that our skincare ranges. That's why they don't say that, okay, this one is for people, is for fair people, and this one is for dark people. It will just reset you. Thank you. It will just reset you to bring you to your norm. So if you are black, if you are naturally black, you are black like me, and you want to go and get yellow, and you now say, okay, let me go and try the bright sublime. Now lie, you won't become yellow. It will only bring you to natural setting, factory setting. It will return you to factory setting. So it's only for those, you know, if you know that, okay, this person actually naturally, you know, fairer than he or she is looking right now, then the product will work for that person to make the person look brighter. Okay, so we have the E-collagen, okay, and it helps to reduce the primary age signs. And what are the primary age signs? Lines and wrinkles. Okay, once you start having wrinkles, you know you are getting old. Yes, so what the E-collagen does, or the Novage E-collagen does, is that it will boost collagen production. It boosts collagen production. Okay, so then we have the next one. We have the Novage. We have the before the Novage Time Restore. We have the Ultimate Lift for 40 and above. Okay, we have the Ultimate Lift for 40 years and above. Then finally we have the Novage Time Restore for mature skin. It improves mature skin. So that's that. Is there any question? Then finally, okay, lest I forget, we have the Novage Men too, which is the range for men, specifically, you know, formulated for men. Their own cleanser has you know, grit, so it's like scrub. So when they use it, because their skin is, the skin of the male is usually thicker than the skin of females, okay, because of their hormones. Okay, so they can get away with more like exfoliating daily. We can't get away with it. If I exfoliate too much, I would, you know, have breakouts. Okay, so that's that, because I don't want it to be too long. Any question? Let me know. Did you find value? Did you learn something new? Did you learn something new? Did you learn something? What new thing did you learn today? Before we close, and if there's any question too, let me know. Any question, or what new thing did you learn today? Yes, thank you very much for joining me live. Thank you very much. If you are watching the replay, please drop your comments as you watch. Okay, these are things we need to learn. We need to know the right things. We need to it's like going to school. Okay, it's a business. Many people and that's why many people also fail in marriage. They feel, oh, if it's marriage, it's for me to just marry. No, this business is not like that. It's not just for you to just say, it's just for me to know how to sell. It's not about that. You need to know what you are saying so that you can speak like a professional. When I start talking to somebody and I tell you, I break it down to you why you should not use soap, and I start using words like acid mantle, and then I start talking about sebum, and I start talking about salicylic acid and this and what each one does, and telling you, you will listen to me. Let me tell you the truth. What I've been selling most is skincare. Yes. I wish there was a Novage, but even with the fact that there is no Novage in stock, I've been selling skincare. Like this year, in the past 2 months, I've sold skincare, you know, to almost 8 people. And on the line, like in the last 1 week, 4 different people reached out to me again. And we have not even finished talking about our talk. Yes, still in the pipeline. So we need to know we need to understand these things so that we'll be able to, you know, we are consultants. We are not sellers. We are not market women. That's why we call ourselves beauty consultants. People are consulting with us, so we know the right thing to tell them. So since there is no question, Thank you so much for joining. So I will end the video now. I will share the replay, the link to the replay. Thank you everyone that joined. I saw a number of people I didn't like, a number of people that dropped comments. Thank you, Omobolanle. Thank you so much, sis. Thank you, Dr. Feitoluwa. Thank you, Coach Yabo Wale. Thanks. I appreciate your encouragement. Thank you. Omowumi, yes, she joined. Thank you, Sister Deborah. God bless you all. We are going to succeed in this business in the name of Jesus. The mighty hand of the Lord will be upon us. We receive wisdom, knowledge, understanding. God will help us to be set apart for excellence, for impact. People will see the glory of God in our lives. When they see the glory, they will know that, wow, I can go to this person for solution to my problems, and God will help us in Jesus' name. Thank you, guys.